Chapter 5. I looked at the despair and exhaustion on Sister Davy's face, and her energy was almost entirely depleted from only meeting her. I nodded, convinced I needed to protect this girl. I drew my sword, heading for the girl. Wait, the girl! Watch out for the girl! Sister Davies recommends. Why? I think she's the same girl from my vision. Raphael went cold. Here. And you wanted to go to the mosque. We walked into her trap. A mosque was recently burned down in Oakland. When it was reported on the news during dinner, she laughed as if she had started the fire. I felt nothing but pure evil in her soul, Sister Davies explains. We can go together if you want to wait for me to finish healing the deacon. I need to fix my mess. I nodded in confirmation, pushing the door open and charging for door number 2. The temperature dropped as I got down the hallway, freezing every breath I took. So I reached the door, unready for what awaited on the other side. The entire children's Bible study room was covered in blood, as a woman sat alone in the middle of the room, naked as the day she was born, with bat wings spread wide. Her eyes could have turned me to stone as we made eye contact. I stood in the doorway, clenching my blade, noticing the young boy's clothes torn apart under her bare, blistered feet, with claws rather than nails growing from her feet. You are all they sent, she asked innocently. I nodded, not wanting to give away Raphael's presence. Fun. She stands, beginning to approach me, standing at 6 foot tall, peering down at me as she comes to the door. I raise my blade, shifting my body back to keep her at bay. If you could cut off my head, you would have done so already. Instead, you study me, as if witnessing a sculpture at the museum. I'm looking at you like I'm on the other side of a bulletproof window at the loony bin. You killed this kid? We got a bit bored waiting. This boy's idea of fun was fondling my breast. And well, this was mine, she giggles. I grit my teeth, growling. Why are you here? I got word someone was interfering with my plans. Who knew trusting so many demons and dictators would have gone awry? So I came seeking salvation. Instead, I found you. Lilith reached for me. I sliced at the air, making her step back, hissing at me. You brought your entire army to find salvation. Oh no, this isn't my entire army. I heard there was a reformed demon doing work here. I sought wisdom to get right with God before he comes back. Oh, come on, detective. You know who he is. Doesn't he give you all goosebumps? The devil's already a defeated foe, Lilith, as are you. I pointed my sword at her throat, and she backs up, cutting her eyes. I sincerely think you lack the cruelty to kill someone so reasonable and beautiful as myself. I was enough to get Adam to forsake his vows. He was the first man. Do you think you match up? She licked the tip of my sword. So I'm not killing you? You're not killing me? What's the point? I ask. So you admit Adam is better than you. I never met him. I only care about Jesus' perspective of me. Isn't that demeaning? The world is judging, demeaning. You're under arrest, Lilith. That's fine. And then you can clean up the demons yourself as they riot for the new queen. You think you overthrew Satan? Worse, I ratted him out. He was an angel like you. It makes people think he quit working for his dad, but he's on God's payroll. He tricked me a long time ago, tricked Adam and his new playmate. So I got him back. We don't trust angels in hell, so why trust Satan? He's doing his best to hold back my forces. 100,000 years of damned, evil, demented, and maladjusted souls, following a lowly angel with daddy issues. So I bossed up and did what was necessary. Now I'm running the show. Satan is daddy's little girl, and you, my friend, are under arrest. Lilith's smile turned her back. Lilith's smile turned her back to me entirely. Our queen, are you hurt? The two boys wearing black pants and white shirts ran up to us. I thought this building was empty. Lilith already infected the others in here. I thought this building was empty. Lilith already infected the others here. So maybe Deacon Young did have her best interest at heart. Did you two find the source of the berry, as I asked? Lilith looks over her sharp, long nails. Who's this guy? Is he bothering you, mistress? The larger one of the two pokes me in the chest. You're trying to drop the barrier? I step back only to find the wall behind me. It should be dropped if these two idiots weren't useless. I asked if you found the barrier. Never mind who he is. Pay attention to your new queen of the universe. Lilith demands in a gnarled, deep, demonic voice rumbling the room. Yes, mistress. The boys cry in unison out of fear. Yes, you found the barrier? No, we don't know what barriers are, and we can't find Deacon Young. Young was supposed to meet us here to finish the angel off. I already banished him back to purgatory. I raised my hands, already holding up my prism. You'll see him soon. Lilith's eyes widened before turning into liquid, dropping into a pool of blood, evading the prism. Jonah! Thomas! Run away! Sister Davy shouts up from the hall. The two boys return to their senses, stumbling over for themselves and running for Sister Davies. Lilith appeared behind them. Sorry, boys. I need a bit more people juice to drop the barrier the old-fashioned way. Your incompetence has forced me to go nuclear. We are all responsible for our actions, Sister Davy shouts. Oh, shut your trap, poor naive little sheep, following a wolf disguised as a shepherd. Even wolves can be shepherds, as dogs learned over the centuries. You could have changed. You choose bitterness. Let my friends go from your evil spell, Sister Davies demands. You know what? I think one of you will be enough. You, Sister Davies. Lilith darts for Sister Davies, who shrieks. I ram all my force into the boys, toppling them like dominoes and leaping over them. Then as I brought my blade down, Lilith turned herself to blood again and pulled away. Damn it! Damn it! Lilith curses. Your pride has got the best of you. Sister Davies cheered from behind me. Don't you ever shut up, Lilith fumes. Purgatory prism. I release another while she's distracted with Sister Davies. Lilith smiles as tendrils of blood grow from her back, grasping Jonah and Thomas. She tossed one of the boys into the prism and the other onto me before she darts for Sister Davies. Grabbing her by the neck, a tendril slowly rises to Sister Davies' cheeks, and Lilith gleamed at the horror in Sister Davies' eyes. Heavenly Father, please protect me in my time of need, Sister Davies utters. I roar, tossing the 200-pound boy off me like he were a blanket. I release my sword, manifesting a mace to batter through her hardened blood tendrils as she inched away, carrying Sister Davies. Lilith smugly smiled, unable to see Raphael behind her, as quiet as a church mouse. Raphael summoned his staff and swiped Sister Davies from Lilith's hands in one swing, bashing the butt of the staff flesh against Lilith's skull in the second movement. Lilith raised a ball of blood around her, shielding herself from our attacks. Now, Carter, Raphael barks. Purgatory prism, I call out. So predictable. Lilith dispersed a ball of blood, nowhere to be found, and neither was Sister Davies. No, we had her dead to rights. Yes, you did. Why didn't you attack Lilith sooner? We've kind of gotten the mortals out of processing in purgatory. Raphael slaps his forehead. I could reason with Lilith. You tried to reason with an evil spirit? I wasn't expecting you to be right under our noses. She's toying with us. And she took Sister Davies. Raphael rubbed his temples. I should have come with you. The deacon's body was a husk, and the demon became a priest of his own volition. Many take up that path. Reformed demons that have fallen to Satan have worn a mortal suit for redemption. Lilith brings them straight down to hell with her. What is she doing on earth if she fights a war in hell? Thinking like a detective. We must have had her closed off if she took a hostage. Lilith said something about making things right with God before Satan returns. So she must have fled hell. The wisp must be rounding up all the demons on earth, creating more. She's attempting to start the apocalypse. Raphael covered his mouth. What? If Earth gets overrun with demons again, as it did with the fallen angels, God will have to purge them. Without killing every human, there would be no way to purge a demon invasion on Earth. The threat of the demons would be too great. God could always create new humanity or a new Earth, but demons are transdimensional. Once they overrun the Earth, they can overtake other planets or parallel universes. The only option would be using the apocalypse. Raphael wore a solemn expression, holding back a sea of tears. My failure caused the apocalypse? We haven't failed yet. We're in this together. We know Lilith couldn't have left the building yet. The alarm system hasn't gone off. Unless she went through the ethereal plane. Do you think she killed Sister Davies? Raphael sobbed. I showed her in the room I found Lilith. I see why you couldn't move. To believe something can be so evil, yet convicted in its selfish motives. Samael was a jerk, but he was conflicted over his evil. This Lilith is a different level of cruelty altogether. She's nothing like us. Maybe she's nothing like you, but as long as she has Sister Davies, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get her back. Carter, let the mortal go. Raphael stares me dead in the eyes. I choked back tears. You are falling into Lilith's trap. She's in your head, man. She's using Sister Davies against you. Raphael taps my skull. No, you just don't care about her because she's just some lowly mortal, you. I swat his hand away. Carter, she's setting you against me. She knows your power and is trying to use you against Jesus' purpose for you. Listen to me. You have to let Sister Davies go. Raphael tried to reason. I felt torn between my humanity and my divinity. My heart broke as I released the depths of my failures. I banished an innocent boy. And caused a poor girl her death because I couldn't take down Lilith. Carter, you need to get it together, man. If we find Lilith, we can end this. And if the girl is still alive, then great. For now, we need to focus on stopping Lilith and nothing else. We couldn't have stopped these mortals from dying. But if she stops Lilith, we might be able to stop the apocalypse. Raphael nods. I was too guilt-stricken to fight back. Able to accept my failures fully now with nowhere else to go. I'm going to call this one into Jesus. Please search the building. Raphael requests politely. Where would the barrier be emanating in this building? I questioned. The only thing I could think of strong enough to hold back so many demons is prayer. A giant of faith must be actively praying to keep out the demons. If they stop praying, nothing stops Lilith from getting out of here, keeping those demons from getting to us. Raphael confirms. If I find the pastor, I'll likely find Lilith. If I find the pastor, I will likely find Lilith, I reason. If you find the pastor before Lilith and he stops praying, then we are doomed, Raphael warns. We separated once more as Raphael called for backup, and I rushed to protect the head pastor. Hopefully I could stop Lilith before Sister Davies or Elder Price are harmed.